That across the UK, farming is one of the most dangerous jobs. And back in April, I found out how being around livestock can be pretty risky.
One of the calves separates from its mother, and Hunter suggests we get out.
Okay. Just watch.
That's confirmed that.
Well spotted. Well spotted there. I mean, thank you for that. Blimey. So now perhaps it's time to have an honest conversation about why it's such an unsafe occupation. Here's Cami.
Fatalities in agriculture are over 20 times higher than any other industry. That's according to the Health and Safety Executive.
The most common cause of injury by far is being struck by vehicles, pickups, quad bikes and tractors.
Falls or contact with machinery are major reasons too.
And of course, livestock attacks.
But behind those figures are the individuals, families and communities that are affected. For Jock Gibson here at Erinvale Farm in Moray, an incident earlier this year was a major wake-up call.
So it actually took place in this shed here, and we've got a video of it here. I came into the shed to check the water supply because it had been freezing up, and there was a calf that had just been born on the ground. Another calf was standing on top of it feeding, and I just went to move it off. And I would have said the cow was interested but calm. And then as soon as I got low down to try and clear that calf, I was in a vulnerable position.
She's really going for you there.
Yeah.
Just blind panic, or how did you feel?
It was that sort of fright and flight mode. Yeah, you're just making a lot of noise to try and keep them off you.
Were you injured?
I had both knees weren't great afterwards, and I'm still struggling with my left knee. So I've got a torn meniscus in my left knee, but it could have been a lot worse. If she'd gone for me a third time, I think it would have been a very different story.
I think it's like a prime example of how it's,
yeah.
I think everything's fine because you've done it so many times before, like riding a quad bike on the hill.
Absolutely. Bit of complacency. We were getting towards the end of calving season, doing things in a hurry, taking shortcuts. And yeah, I probably should have had somebody else there with me. I should have taken the calf out before I did anything, but you know, you go, it'll be fine, and you just crack on.
Hindsight's a wonderful thing.
8 months on, and Jock has had time to reflect on the incident.
They are tremendously bonny cows that you have, and that's coming from a sheep man. But has it changed how you now work with these cattle?
You certainly have a bit more of a quiet respect for the animals. If you didn't already, it certainly is honed a bit more. But you know, it's important to maintain that confidence. I certainly think twice before I go and do a job, or before I go and ask somebody else to do a job with cattle, and just how we're going to do it, and how what the consequences of a certain task might be.